Co-best man. I fought Justin long and hard, but we agreed to share the title of best man.
Yeah.
So co-best man today, but seriously, truly an honor to be a best man of any kind. And I think Matt reminded me that I wanted to be in the wedding party of Mike, I guess a couple years ago, saying it'd just be an honor to be a part of the wedding party. But yeah, I first want to thank Mike and Isa for putting this all together. You guys obviously spent a lot of time and energy organizing everything, and I'd like to thank the families of the Trido family and Mike and Isa's family, the Salazar Gomez families. And I'd like to say thank you to all of you for being guests today and for showing support for the new couple. And thank you to all the wedding party for doing a great job. On behalf of everyone here, I'd like to say congrats to Mike and Isa. I met Mike in the winter of 2011, so pretty much right at the 5-year mark. We met at a surf meetup that I put together. Actually, I was one of the assistant organizers. That I kind of took that job on so I could meet more people, and Mike showed up, and I was talking to different people, just waiting on the sand, talking to different people about what our backgrounds were, introducing whatever, and Mike overheard me talking about being in the finance industry, and we started talking, and I had taken the CFA exams that he had already taken, and we had that in common, and I wanted to do my MBA, and he had already done his MBA, and we both obviously like surfing, and we like snowboarding, and we had a lot of things in common, and we kept kind of talking off and on between waves, kind of getting to know each other that day, and had found out that we really had a lot in common. And I followed up with him online through our club's website, and I ended up asking him for his number, which was a weird thing, but I got the number, and I then scheduled.
Yeah.
And I then scheduled another meetup, and I remember it was the daylight savings time change, and nobody showed up except for Mike, and we ended up having a mandate that time, and we surfed just the two of us, and I got to see kind of like how bad we really were at surfing. It was disappointing, but luckily nobody got hurt that day. And we ended up just talking on the beach for a long time. I remember we talked for, I don't know, an hour or so. We talked about girl problems, and careers and all kinds of things. And I knew on that first date that Mike was going to be a good friend of mine. And through the years, we continued to surf together. We ended up going to a lot of parties together and finance industry events, and even a bunch of trips together. And when we didn't fly on trips, we tended to take Mike's car, which he no longer cares too much for, so that's been convenient. But fortunately, he drove us to Vegas a couple weeks ago for his bachelor party.
Yeah.
We can't talk about that, but we had fun. But I wasn't sure if he'd drive us to Vegas after I think the last time we were in Mexico, and a few of us, Chris was. We had some 40s in the vehicle, and happy, so wasn't sure if he'd drive again, but he does have a pretty short memory, so that could be the issue. But yeah, aside from being a fun friend, though, Mike's also served as my my GMAT tutor, and even my roommate. Mike and I have done pretty much everything together for the last like 5 years, which was my late 20s, 25 to 30s. So it's my late 20s have been fantastic because of Mike. So it was when we lived together in 2013 that he met Isa. I watched them grow and slowly become one, and I can truly say that Mike found an amazing woman. While Mike and I have both been active online daters, it was ironically on a plane, like you guys have alluded to, that he met Isa. Because of this, Mike has reminded me to always dress well when you fly. That's the advice I still live by. But Isa's a beautiful, fun girl with a lot of energy and a heart of gold. And Mike has an equally great heart. Whenever I've been down about a girl, which hasn't been a one-time occurrence, Mike has always been there for me. And he wouldn't just give cliche advice. He would say impactful things that were very helpful and made me feel so much better. Whenever anything bothers him, he methodically thinks about it, like Justin said, very analytical. And he thinks through it very methodically, and without, he won't say anything until he's thought through it. So he's a very patient and smart man. Truly just a great man, and I continually strive to be more like him. I'm very happy for these two, and I hope to follow in their footsteps of getting married myself someday. Love is powerful beyond imagination, and to find it is certainly worth celebrating. As Ralph Waldo Emerson once said, "What lies behind us and what lies before us are tiny matters compared to what lies within us." Ladies and gentlemen, please stand and join me in wishing Mike and Isabel a life of joy, happiness, and love.
Cheers! Cheers!
Yeah!
Woo!
Oh, whoa!
What's up, man?
I like
you off.
Brought to you by the president of the Santa Monica Surfers, Ryan Buckmaster.
Best Buckmaster impersonation.
You did all right.
Last speech. This is the last one.
Woo!